Hello. Hi, everyone. Good morning to you guys. Excuse me. Hello? Hi. Good morning to you guys. Hi. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's super early for you guys. It's afternoon for me. It is 2:30 p.m. here. My day so far has been all right. I've been really busy today, but hanging in there. Ham and Burger, my first live tier channel. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. 10:30 p.m. for you, AOED. Wow. That's usually the time I do the streams on my end of the world. So is Jason there? Yes, he is here. Election day, right? For some of you guys, it is officially the end of election day. Like all the votes have to be in, but we don't get the results of the election until like weeks later. That's just how it works. We'll probably know the real results of election day maybe by the end of November. So I have made a point of me not looking at the news today. I don't want to look at the news today because it's just going to be chaos. So yeah, because there's always a long it takes a while to get the final poll of the presidential election, because there's always these last minute votes coming in. We have to consider the other people that can't really put in their vote right away. So yeah, we're just waiting. It's just a waiting game. But I am not going to look at the news today. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. So yeah, I don't want to stress. I actually have not been on Twitter all day since I woke up because I just did not want to look at Twitter. I've been like throughout the whole campaign, but as far as today goes, I don't want to see it. I think I'm not just going to be on Twitter today. I'm not going to be on Twitter today, like on timeline. So yes, it's going to be madness today. But apart from that, we're fine. We're fine. We're just going to get through it. We're going to power through it. Did you prepare extra food in case of the things that might happen later on? Kind of. I don't know. I'm just going to wing it. Aren't they boarding up stores in LA? They've been boarding up stores in LA, so. Okay. All right. Hello. Have you seen the trailer? Trailer? You mean the teaser? The teaser? Yes, I have. I have watched it. I have watched it. I lost my ish because I got to finally hear my boy, Yedami. I heard Yedam's voice. I was like, whoo, so good. But yes. Any new timers here? Or do we still have any new timer viewers here today? I know it's early, but anyone that's like I know I saw a couple that mentioned that it's your first time watching, but is there any other people watching for the first time? Because if not, I'm just going to go continue. Hello, hello. You think there's one? Second time for you. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming back and watching. All right. All right, cool. Well, then I guess we have a lot of regulars today, so we're just going to get into it. If it is your first time, though, I'm just going to storm through my disclaimers. Hello, I am Jan. I am an intuitive tarot reader. Okay, I've been doing this for more than half my life. Again, just a little disclaimer, tarot is a divine tool. Nothing I ever say today is going to be set in stone. Anything that I read or any messages that I put out, it could change because the universe is always changing, energy is always shifting, and people like Junghwan have their own free will of choice. So anything I say today is not 100% definite or factual, okay? This is only for entertainment purposes, all right? only here for entertainment purposes, okay? But this is a paid reading from Anonymous Treasure Maker, so I want to thank to Anon yet again. Want to thank you for supporting my channel this way, and just, we get to know about Junghwan in a personal sense, so thank you very much. As because this is a paid reading, I do have a preset list of questions that we're going to ask about Junghwan, so I will get through those questions first, okay? And then once I am done with that, you guys can give me your questions about Junghwan, all right? All right, okay? So if you are interested in a personal reading with me, I do offer that service. My website is pinned on top of the live chat. Okay, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you guys can do that. Or if you want to book me to read another idol or another celebrity, actor, whatever, it does not have to be a YG artist. You can do that. It is also on my website, okay? When it is your turn to do any dynamic questions, there's no dynamic questions, okay? When it is your turn to send me your questions, please don't ask me about Junghwan and another person, okay? That is a dynamic question. And then also, kindly respect this reading, okay? Even though if you don't believe, fully in tarot or spirituality, that is fine. You are more than welcome to watch. But please do not live tweet, because I talk about, setting it and forgetting it. That is a law of attraction. That is called manifestation. We do not want these messages to be broken in manifestation. So please just kindly enjoy the reading. Just watch it, and then that's it. Okay? We watch it, then we forget about it. Okay? Okay. Cool. We're going to get right into it. Not going to waste any more time. So, how do you guys feel about... Oh, hello, Jung Guards. You're not late. I heard it is Junghwan's exams today, so it's perfect timing. We're going to send him really good vibes today. Okay? We're going to send him good luck today. Baby boy's exams. I heard about that. But how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel he's feeling right now? How do you think he's feeling today? How do you guys think he's feeling today? You think he's feeling good? You think he's nervous? You think he's nervous? Kalani, I don't know, he wants food. He's probably hungry. It is early. He's like, man, I need breakfast. He's probably like, I need breakfast, okay? Someone give him a donut, all right? You think he doesn't want to do exams? I don't know. That's funny. You hope Jihoon cooked for him? Yeah, that would be nice. All right, we're gonna go, as when I do these readings, the first thing I do is we tap into his energy and we just check how he's feeling, all right? So, oh yes, by the way, I have a spirit guide, so those that are new here, I work with my spirit guide. I have gotten a lot of questions on Twitter and on my CC calling me out, calling me that I was a fake tarot reader. I want to rant a little bit before I actually start. A few people were calling me out because saying that I'm a fake tarot reader because I'm not doing this in person to person. They're like, how is this tarot reader able to do a reading if this person that she's reading isn't touching the cards? So I was like, oh, you have no idea. You have no idea, do you? Tarot, I don't need to read a person. A person that I'm reading does not need to touch my cards. They don't need to touch my cards, okay? They don't. So for all of you that want to call shit on me for calling me a fake tarot reader, you should do your research first, because there are so many tarot readers out there on YouTube, on Twitter, wherever, and they don't need to have you touch their cards to read you. It's all about energy, guys. It's literally all about energy. So they were all calling me fake. I was like, sure, calling you fake. How about I read you? How about I read you personally and call you out and read you to filth? And then what are you going to say? Then what are you going to say if I call your ass out? You want me to dig deeper? I don't mind doing that. I could expose you. So, on that note, I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for other tarot readers and other spiritualists. We don't need anyone to touch our cards. In fact, you're not supposed to touch our cards. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. They don't know shit, okay? All right, anyways. Had to rant about that. I was seeing that. They're like, I forgot which reading they were calling me out on, but they're like, how is she reading so-and-so if he's not even there to touch the cards? I'm like, that's not how that works. That's not how tarot works. Stupid. Sorry. Anyway, brushing that off. I had to rant that a little bit. All right, here we go. Anyway, Janice, I swear, animal. Anyway, we're gonna go. Let's go tap into baby boy. Let's go tap into Junghwan. You were like Haruto. I'm like Haruto. Well, 6:30 in Manila. Good morning, Manila. All right, Junghwan. Oh, there you are, Jason. Where are you? Where were you? Were you at the park again? Is there someone at the park you like going to see? You know, you could tell me. I think Jason's seeing someone. Are you a fire sign? I am. I am a Leo. I am a Leo. I am a Leo, so do not mess with me. I am a fire sign. They're teasing you. I had to bring it up. You always go to the park, like literally on the dot. So there must be someone. He's like, no, that's not. Okay, anyway. How's Junghwan doing today? I guess my cards don't want to fly for Junghwan. All right. Junghwan's energy does not want to. Oh, crystals. So because before I actually really start pulling the cards, you guys asked me about crystals. So Junghwan, because he is a soul age 9, I brought out chakra crystals. Okay. So I have here 7. For the 7 main chakras. We have 1. All right. So copper tone for the copper tone. Okay. We have gold stone. We have yellow tourmaline. We have green aventurine. We have lapis lazuli. We have amethyst. And then we have onyx, black onyx. Okay. These are chakra crystals to help elevate Junghwan's chakras. Okay? All right. All right, how's Junghwan doing? Here we go. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Ooh, throat chakra. All right. Okay, first card. I have a lot of crystals. Thank you. Okay, we have the Justice card first. Okay, so how is Junghwan feeling today? He is focused. He has this energy of focus right now. Very eye on the prize kind of energy, eye on the target. We have Justice. This is literally a focus or concentrated type of energy. I'm going to assume it's because of that exam that he has in store today. So he has this very narrow, focused on the dot type of energy today. We also have the 4 of Swords. So he is well rested today. He's well rested, feeling good. He's relaxed. Okay, he's feeling relaxed. He's focused and he's relaxed. So he's well rested today. Okay, he's really on his A game right now. Okay, we also have the 4 of Cups. So while he is well rested, while he is well rested, okay, with the 4 of Cups, he's also kind of, I guess nervous is the right word today. Even though he is focused, there's that, like, those minor jitters that he's feeling. There's these minor jitters that he's like stressing on a little bit, but that's normal. Anyone can get nervous over an exam or something in school. That's very normal. We also have the moon. We also have the moon. So the moon is talking about how ambitious he is. There's something that he's looking forward to. So while it's funny because while he is very focused, this is his Aquarius talking, but while he's very focused with this Libra energy, parts of his mind is still wandering off with the moon energy. He's like, all right, focus, Junghwan, I can do this. And then parts of his brain is like wandering off somewhere else. It's a little bit, he's like trying to fight the distractions. Okay, he's fighting these little minor distractions at right now. Okay, so I don't know, it may be like what I'm hearing is that even though he's focused on school or whatever, parts of his brain is like maybe focused on work, like the idle life. He's probably thinking about the comeback or something, so part of it is like, all right, exam first, but then a little bit is like, oh wait, but our comeback, man, like, you know what I mean? So, or he could be thinking about food. What a so yes, that is how he's doing right now. Let's see. Let's go down the list of questions from Anonymous. All right. First question. Okay. How is Junghwan doing psychologically, not just at the current moment, but in general? How has he been doing psychologically? Okay, so we're stepping it up a notch from that. How is he doing psychologically in general? Not just right now, but in general. Okay. Okay. How is Junghwan doing psychologically? Oof. Wait. Me too. Are you calling madame? You calling me madame? I'm not a madame. I'm not a madame. I mean, I like the respect factor of madame, but all right. How is he doing psychologically in general? Oh, if you hear anything, that is outside my window. My roommate, it is afternoon, so my roommate is around doing stuff. Okay, in general, oh, baby boy, we love to hear it. Okay, Junghwan, you really are a soul age 9. So again, we have Justice as the first card again. So in general, he's always been really focused. He's really good about pinpointing what he needs to do. He has his priorities straight. He has responsibilities in order. So he really knows what to get done, what he needs to like put in the back burner for a while. So he just really knows the order of his responsibilities. Okay, that is Junghwan generally in a psychological matter. So we have that. We also have the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So there's this excitement. So he gets really excited, or he gets really motivated or inspired and stuff. So very good energy. He's focused. He has his responsibilities together, and he prioritizes his dreams, his aspirations, his inspirations. He gets really excited. He gets motivated. He puts himself in a disciplined manner. We also have the 9 of Cups. So psychologically, it's that eye on the prize kind of energy as well. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. So he has an eye on the prize kind of energy. We also have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So if this was upright, this would be a lot of baggage, but that's not the case since it's reversed. Okay. So with this, he is like, if he ever gets stressed out, if any instances to him happens that where he gets like overwhelmed or stressed out, he knows how to release baggage. He knows how to remove negativity when he needs to. Like I said, with that Justice card earlier, he knows how to prioritize things, not just physical matters, not just tasks and responsibilities, but even energy. Okay, he knows how to cut off energy, like negative energy. He knows how to keep his peace. He really knows how to keep his peace. So he's like, all right, wait, no, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling a little bit. Let's focus. Let's not get this in my bubble. Okay, he's not allowing that to get in his bubble. All right. We also have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So every time he kind of feels, if he ever feels in a sense where he gets anxiety or he gets anxious or burdened or whatnot, he does his ultimate best to segregate it psychologically. He knows how to pinpoint that these are just thoughts that he's put in his own head. And that is very important. That is very crucial, because sometimes when we are anxious about something, you have to segregate, where are these fears coming from? Right? With the Eight of Swords in reverse, when you are anxious, you have to think, the key to that, you have to think, where are these thoughts coming from? Is this an outside force, or is this within me? Am I putting myself in these situations? Am I the one putting myself into unnecessary stress? So that is how Junghwan's mind psychologically works. He's like, hold on, why am I feeling this way? Is it something out of my control, or is this something that is in my control? So he knows how to segregate that. And that is literally and that makes a lot of sense, because he's a soul age 9. He's very in tune by doing that, okay? He's very analytical. It doesn't surprise me as well, because he does have a Gemini moon. Gemini moon is very analytical in that respect. So he knows how to segregate his feelings and his thoughts. All right? Okay. Really good boy. Great. Love it. We love that for Junghwan. Very impressed by Junghwan. Not surprised, though. He is very mature. Oh, wow. Excitement for Junghwan. Jesus. Okay, what was that all about? We got an explosion of cards. All right. We get it. Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, my cards like flew. Hold on. Okay. All right. A burst of energy. That is Junghwan. Maybe his exam started. All right. Excuse me. I'm like, what the heck? Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's start that over. Next question. Oh, interesting. So how is Junghwan's relationship with other people? Has his social dynamic or his social interaction skills gotten any better? Ooh, I love that. Has Junghwan's social interaction skills gotten any better? How is he like and now in that regard? Oh my gosh. Let's check that out. How is he like that? I'm just going back to treasure map, but how is Junghwan's relationship with other people? How is his social dynamic skills or social interaction skills? All right. Has it gotten any better? Lena Chan, I will not take your questions yet, okay? I will not take your questions yet, and that is also a dynamic question, okay? I will not take your questions yet. I have a list first, okay? All right. How is his social skills now? How's Junghwan's social skills now? Good morning to you. How has Junghwan's social skills gone? Okay. All right, I don't need to pull any more cards. We have the Tower card. This is a destruction energy. He feels chaos when he needs to interact with other people still. So he's still not any better. He still hasn't gotten any better when he needs to talk to strangers or anyone else in social skills. It hasn't gotten any better. Okay, this is the Tower card. We have the Justice card, but now it's in reverse. So this is saying that all focus is gone. All focus is gone when he needs to interact with people. He's like, oh no, red light. This is chaos. Red light. This is chaos. I can't do it. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Now, Ace of Cups actually is a softness, okay? So Ace of Cups is, he means well. Ace of Cups, deep within him, he really does mean well, and he wishes he can be better about it for sure. He does want to get better at his social interaction skills, but That's just not happening. He panics a lot. Okay. Deep within, he really does want to. He does want to get better. He does want to get better for sure. But we have the seven of wands. So this is a defensive card. He puts his like wall up, his guard is up, so he has the seven of wands energy. When he needs to interact with other people, his defense is up instantaneously. So on that regard, it hasn't gotten any better. It hasn't not gotten any better. So he does have good intentions, he does want to get better at it, but at the current moment, there's none of that. Okay, first card was literally the Tower card. It is chaos to him. It is chaos to him. Okay, go figure. INFJ. I relate. I am also an INFJ. I used to be that. I used to be bad about that, but I gotten a lot better in that regard. So, oh, baby, we love him. Yeah, he is INFJ. I am an INFJ as well, and you wouldn't think that, but I actually don't mind doing this, but for the most part, when it's like in person, oh my God, I freak out too in person. Anyways, excuse me. All right. Next question is, how does he see himself being part of Treasure? Okay. All right. How does Junghwan see himself being part of Treasure? How does Junghwan see himself being part of Treasure? Oh, cards went. Okay. Okay. Ah, that's good, baby boy. That's good. I love that. Okay, so how does he see himself being part of Treasure? He has the Strength card. The Strength card is Leo energy, so he's really confident in being part of Treasure. He's learned to be more confident in himself. He's really grown. He's learned a lot more about himself being part of Treasure. There's like this growth here from him. And within him, we also have the King of Cups. King of Cups, he feels emotionally secure. So not just being part of him, like being part of Treasure, but he feels emotionally secure, emotionally stable because of the people he works with, aka Treasure. He feels at peace. He feels, he feels enlightened. He feels, honored and flattered to be part of a dynamic such as Treasure. Okay, so he feels like he's grown a lot. He sees himself as someone that has grown a lot, and he's definitely been, growing up a lot more rapidly as well, through his emotional standpoint. Also, he looks at himself. We have the Star card. The Star card is Aquarius energy, and that is Junghwan. Okay, so he has this optimism. He looks at himself and he feels like not only him, but all of Treasure, he's hopeful. He's very hopeful for himself and for Treasure. He has this regard where he wants not just him to grow, but everyone to grow. He wants all of him and Treasure to grow together. He really does. He wants to, not just grow like physically. He just wants everyone to just mature at the same pace, So in that regard, he's very hopeful for himself and for Treasure. Okay, he looks at everyone. He looks at himself. He's like, man, I hope that one day we're just gonna grow together and be such an amazing impact. Okay, we also have the Knight of Coins. So Knight of Coins, when he looks at himself, he is confident. He understands he has an important role. He has an important role to Treasure, and he knows he can contribute to Treasure. Okay, he doesn't have any insecurities about that, which is really good. Like, good on you, boy. Like, he has known that he has something to contribute being part of Treasure, not just being by magnet line, but he does have skills and capabilities that he can contribute to being part of the group. Okay, so let's pull another one. Yeah, Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins is growth again and being rewarded and being recognized and seeing your hard work and effort really growing into fruition. So Seven of Coins that's basically what Junghwan sees. He's like, yeah, I'm part of Treasure, and I know I can contribute to Treasure, and I know that we can, gain respect and gain credit and credibility when we're together, and I can contribute to that. So, yeah, we love that. We love an emotionally secure boy. Like, great. Very good, Junghwan. Very good. We love that. All right. That's good. No burdens here. So, Good on you. I didn't expect anything less from a soul age of a 9. Soul age 9, very good. Okay, next question. Next question is, okay, well, I don't mind because his energy today is pretty good. So the question is, how does Treasure see Junghwan? So how does Treasure look at Junghwan? I don't mind doing this. Okay, I don't mind doing this because his energy is doing well. So it's not going to be rough for me. So let's ask, how does Treasure look at Junghwan? How does Treasure look at Junghwan? How does Treasure look at Junghwan? Oh my goodness. We love it. Okay. First, we have the 6 of Cups. Obviously, they look at him as their baby. Treasure thinks he's their baby. Literally, this is youth. Okay, this is their youth. Okay, they love him. They love him so much. They'll do anything to protect this boy. They will do anything to protect this boy. They feel comfort in Junghwan. They'll do anything to fight for Junghwan. Okay, very very much so. We have the Ace of Coins. This is interesting because pretty much this is that whole super king cow baby feel. They look at him in a baby regard, like they baby him a lot, but because we have the Ace of Coins, they really know that he has so much potential. Treasure acknowledges that he is a boy of potential, and then he's super young. He's super young. They acknowledge he's super young, and they know he can grow even better, way better, just because how young he is and all the potential that he already has. So they really think that, Treasure thinks that, yeah, Junghwan, he's our magne, but he's gonna be a great, great ace in our team. We also have the Page of Cups. So they look at him. They still obviously look at him as the baby of the group. However, they also look at him in a loving way. They also think that he is very loving. Treasure thinks that Junghwan is very sweet and loving and, very innocent and pure. There's just this curiosity to Junghwan that they have acknowledged. So Treasure looks at Junghwan, aw, look at our baby boy. He's so innocent. He's so pure. He's so sweet. He's so sweet and nice to everyone, to all of us. So they really look at him with that regard. It's just all soft, all soft, all soft. But again, because I said with the Ace of Coins, they really look at him with so much potential. They also do acknowledge, even though they baby him because that's their baby, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, again, this is someone's energy, which is Junghwan saying that he's not a kid that you should mess around with, though. He's not a kid that you should mess around with. And this is that natural magne on top, that savage magne. So this is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is talking about that. He's like, yeah, we love Junghwan, but don't mess with him either, okay? He is the magne, but he could be savage magne, okay? He has his moments. Like, they love him a lot, but he does have his moments like you shouldn't F around with, okay? So that, which is really funny, okay? So Junghwan has that like regard where if you kind of poke at him a little bit, Junghwan will step up, okay? He will step up, okay? Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. Ooh. Oh, let's see, what's the bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck is 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. This means someone that's very credible. Treasure looks at him with so much credit. They do acknowledge his presence. They are thankful. They are thankful for Junghwan's presence in the group. Okay? All right. Okay. Going through it. All right. Okay. Next question. How is he managing school life and idol life? How is Junghwan right now managing school life and idol life? All right. How is Junghwan doing managing school life and idol life? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. All right. God is fair. God is fair. Okay, we have 6 of Coins in reverse. So he's not the best right now managing his school and his idol life. He's not really the best. He's not like Doyoung. Doyoung had really good time management and energy management, but for Junghwan, he's kind of struggling with that. He's a little struggle. He's kind of like not on the good end right now, struggling school and work. So we have the 6 of coins. So sometimes he doesn't know how to find that middle ground. So he's either too invested in school or he's too invested in the idol life. So and that makes sense because I pulled that Libra card, the Justice card earlier. When he focuses on something, he can only focus on one thing. Okay, so this is what it's confirming about. So he doesn't know that middle ground of whether to balance both school and idol life. So when he focuses on one thing, it's literally just that one thing. Okay, so again, he's kind of struggling. We have the Knight of Coins, so sometimes he feels a little stagnant or stuck about managing his school and idol life. I'm also hearing he gets a little tired a bit. So he not physically tired, but mentally tired. And again, that's Aquarius energy. Aquarius or air signs in general, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they have these stereotypical tendencies to get overwhelmed in their mental thoughts if they have to think too much. So they get kind of carried away in their thoughts. So yes, he might get a little distracted or he might get a little overwhelmed mentally when it comes to like juggling both school and idol life. Okay, we also have the Devil. So the Devil is about insecurities. So he's not really certain if he's doing his methods of handling the two lives of his is like the right way. So he's trying to understand and he's trying to adapt. He's in that adapting phase right now. So before it used to be easier, but I think ever since debut is what I'm hearing is that it's gotten somewhat a little harder. Okay, it's gotten somewhat a little harder. But yeah, he's definitely not like Doyoung. Doyoung was loud and clear that he was able to manage his school and his idol life, but for Junghwan, it's a little rough. But go figure, it's that air sign energy, okay? It's that air sign energy. Okay, next question. What is So Junghwan's confidence level as a performer? What is So Junghwan's confidence level as a performer? Okay. What is Junghwan's confidence level right now as a performer? Okay. What is Junghwan's confidence level as a performer? 7 of Coins came back again, so he's confident. He's very confident. Very similar to what I just said earlier. He is confident. He knows he can contribute to the group and, you know, being in Treasure. So he is confident. He's confident in his skills. He's confident even growing more with his skills. So he doesn't have any doubt or insecurities there. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is all that those flaws or insecurities. It's just out the door. He doesn't have like burdens about that. He does have confidence in that. So his confidence is high. Yep. We have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, his confidence is really high. Okay. That is quick movement, very, you know, in your face kind of, yeah, I can do this. Like, let me do it. Kind of confidence. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, next question. What is Junghwan's feelings towards treasure makers? Okay, what is Junghwan's feelings towards treasure makers? How does Junghwan feel about treasure makers, please? Oh. Okay, Junghwan. Okay. Oh. Why? Okay. Let me redo that because that was too much. Too many cards, guys. How does Junghwan feel? How does Junghwan feel about treasure makers? Excuse me. Throat chakra. I wonder if it's Junghwan's throat chakra. All right. Oh, baby. Okay. How does he feel about treasure makers? He feels Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins is about, you know, doing his ultimate best for treasure makers. He doesn't want to, you know, show a better side to him. He just wants to make sure he doesn't disappoint the fans. Okay. He doesn't want to disappoint treasure makers at all. He has a good amount of love for treasure makers. Queen of Cups is the energy of being emotionally full. Okay. There's this like his heart is swollen kind of feeling. Like he just has all this genuine love for his treasure makers. Okay, he does. Queen of Cups. Okay, he loves treasure makers. He does. He really does. However, Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse says he feels like he let a lot of you or a lot of treasure makers down before. This is a past card. So he feels like there's some treasure makers that he felt he let down or he failed, and he does feel bad about that. So yeah, this is a heartbreak kind of energy. So he does feel like he's let down some treasure makers and he wishes he could do better, or he wish he could make it right kind of feeling. But yeah, we have the Full card here, so he does want to make it right. So he wants to, again, not only grow and show the best side to him, but with the Full card, he wants to show a cleaner and newer slate. So I don't know exactly where this is coming from. I'm about to clarify that right now. Let's clarify it. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify it. Why is the Three of Swords in reverse here for Junghwan? Why is the Three of Swords in reverse here for Junghwan? Let's clarify. Excuse me. Why is the Three of Swords in reverse here for... Oh, okay. This was a long time ago. I'm going to assume this is YG Treasure Box, but we have the clarifier of okay, so clarifying the Three of Swords in reverse, we have the clarifier of Three of Coins. So there was a moment where he had to showcase some type of teamwork that he did. I don't remember which one it was. My memory is not that great in Treasure Box, but there was a part where he had to collaborate or work with in YG Treasure Box or in the past of some sort. So he had to show some type of teamwork skills, and he didn't do the best. He felt like he didn't do his best. And so he feels like he let treasure makers down. He thought, treasure makers were kind of like bashing him for not doing his best as a team person, okay? So there was a collaboration here. He felt like he didn't do his best being a team player, and he feels like treasure makers were disappointed in him for that. So there was definitely that, and that's kind of scarred him. It's kind of scarred him. We have the High Priestess in reverse. So this is saying this has scarred him spiritually. Okay? So something that he did when he had to collaborate and the treasure maker saw, and he feels like that disappointed them. So this is something that scarred him spiritually a little bit. So this is why right now, ultimately in this current moment, he just wants to do his best. Okay? There's this sense here that he feels like he let treasure makers down, okay, in that regard. So again, this is why he wants to start fresh. So this is why he wants to just keep growing and show the best side to him. Okay, so take it as you will. I don't know what it is, but it's just in that regard that he had to work with someone and be a team player, and he felt like he didn't do his best as a team player. Okay. Okay. All right. Next question. Excuse me. Next question is, how does the general public feel towards Junghwan? All right. How does the general public feel towards Junghwan? Oh. No. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. How does the general public feel about Junghwan? We have the Nine of Cups. The general public is very happy for Junghwan. They understand that he's so young, and he's a young boy with big dreams, and general public thinks he will do well in YG. They think he will do well where he's at right now. They think where he's at suits him best. Okay, the general public does acknowledge that for him. They are happy for him. They want him to make sure he gets to achieve his dreams and his wishes for sure. We also have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is that whole him being kind of like intimidated when he comes out to the front and to the public. So Queen of Swords, the general public looks at him like, oh, this boy is shy. This boy is really shy. We hope that he can come out of his shell really soon. We hope that he can really be more comfortable on TV and such, or just being really social and, you know, speaking much more forward and stuff when it comes to media, or in terms of just being on shows and such. So they do acknowledge his presence. We also have the King of Wands, though. The King of Wands definitely says that they acknowledge he has a lot of potential. They do acknowledge that he does have a lot of potential, has a lot of talent, is very handsome, has all the means to, you know, handle his life and such, and be a leader in his own career field. Okay. We have the Justice card again. So they look at him, and general public is impressed. General public is impressed with Junghwan's determination and his discipline and his motivation and his focus. General public is really impressed by that. They know that he's so young. He got into this industry very young, and they're so impressed at how far he's come at such a young age. Okay, they notice his discipline. They notice that. They really do acknowledge his discipline. Okay, cool. All right. Prediction time. Is there any, okay, prediction time for a year. Is there going to be any solos or units coming from with Junghwan? Okay, prediction time. Cool. Hello. If you just got in, hello, welcome. If you just got in, thank you guys, welcome. Prediction time. Any solos or units to look forward to within a year? Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, no solos yet. No solos. We haven't, first off, we have 9 of coins in reverse, so no solos. However, we have 5 of wands. 5 of wands in reverse. This is a collaboration or working with other people. So yes, maybe a collaboration or a unit. I have to clarify that in a bit. We do have the temperance card, so this is him, you know, getting better at what he's, you know, working on. This is a balance. This is Sagittarius energy. This is having the free will and the freedom to do something he really wants to do. But for now, I am seeing a collaboration or a unit. I'm going to clarify that in a bit. Let me just see though. Oh, here we go. Yes, we have the 6 of swords. So that is a unit. All right, let's clarify more. Let's get a clarifier. Why is this here? What collaboration is this? What collaboration is this? What collaboration is this? Can you tell me what that is, please? Okay. Another one. Ooh. Oh. Is that interesting? Okay. What collab is that? I don't know who that is. Hold on. Jason, can you let me know who that is? Who is this? Who is this? Excuse me. Who is this? Oh, I did not expect that. Anyone want Iksan boys? Anyone want Iksan boys? Anyone want Iksan boys? Anyone want Iksan boys? Holy crap, that's awesome. Okay, why do I say that? I didn't know who the Knight of Swords was. I did not know who the Knight of Swords was, but this is an air sign because of the swords, okay? This is an air sign because of the swords. Now, I didn't know if it was like any other placement, because I thought maybe Yedam as well, because he has a strong Gemini placement, but this is Jongwoo. This is Jongwoo, and he's the old. So how did I confirm that this is Jongwoo or this is the Iksan boys? So we have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is someone that he's in sync with, very much so. Someone he's very in sync with. But the thing is, they're both youthful. They're both at the youngest. So, and then we have the Knight of Swords, which explains that he's somewhat older. So Junghwan is only a little bit older, right? He's only a little bit older than Junghwan. So this confirms that this is Iksan boys, okay, the two. And he personally wants to work with Jongwoo one day. This has already been discussed before. This is something that he's discussed with Jongwoo already. I don't know if it's in the working progress, but at least it's being talked about. Okay, once you start talking about it, that's already a manifestation happening. So once they start talking about it. He's like, yo, wouldn't it be cool if you and I could do something? And Jong was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's go, kind of thing. So Libra and Aquarius energy. Okay, Libra and Aquarius energy. So there is that for sure. They've been in discussion. They were talking about it with this King of Coins or King of Pentacles energy, saying, hey man, this could be really something good if you and I one day actually, you know, do something. So it's not in the working progress, but this has definitely already been an idea. Maybe this has already been an idea that he was talking with. Okay. I don't see any other members. I literally just see Chongwoo, literally only Chongwoo. Okay. So let's see. If it were to happen, when is this going to happen? If it were to happen, when is this going to happen? Again, if we want to manifest this, do not tweet this. Do not tweet this. Just think about it and then forget about it. Think about it for a little bit and then forget about it. Okay, if this wants to manifest from our end, do not overdwell on this. Please do not overdwell on this. All right. But what exactly, when is this happening and what is this exactly? Really? What? No way. Oh wow. We got the acting. So it's not a song. It's an acting. It's acting. Okay. Why do I say acting? So we have the Four of Swords in reverse. This is about a task or about a skill that Junghwan has kind of stopped for a while, which is obviously acting. This is obviously acting. So Junghwan's like, I haven't acted seriously in a long time. So this is something that's like coming back up into fruition. This is Five of Cups. So Five of Cups, again, this is like leaving behind a old hobby, leaving behind an old passion that he's had. So this is coming back because this is Ace of Wands. So it's kind of like resparking that flame, resparking that inspiration that he used to love. He loved acting and he really did enjoy that. And this is coming right back into inspiration. Okay. Surprisingly, this is reminding me of the Doyoung reading, but I don't see Doyoung in here. But remember, if you remember Doyoung's reading, Doyoung's not confident in it yet, remember? So they're only waiting on Doyoung. But if in the regards of just Jongwoo and Junghwan, they're very confident in it already. But Doyoung on his end, on his energy, he's not ready for it yet. So this is why it's showing up like this. Okay, this is why it's showing up like this. So remember, like I said, any reading that I do, it can change. Remember, everyone still has their free will of choice. Okay, so you have to connect it that way. So at this current moment, Jongwoo and Junghwan are working. Their energies is working together that way. But Doyoung is still undecided, if you remember that. Okay, so again, all of that can change. It could be synergetic in the future, in the near future. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so do not be confused. Try not to be confused because it's all connected. It's all connected. This is why I said you kind of have to like make point of that things can change no matter what. All right, so here we go. All right, now you guys are getting the understanding of how this works. All right, okay, anything else? Any other things we can look forward to? Okay, no more. That's it. Is that it? Okay. All right, so that is the biggest thing. That is literally just the biggest thing. Okay. When is that happening though? If it were to happen? Okay. Within 2 years. All right. No later than 2 years this could happen. So this whole thing can shift within 2 years. Okay. All right. And within 2 years. Cool. Let me check again. Is there anything else that could happen for Junghwan, like solos, units, anything? Okay, again, no solos. Again, no solos, but this one, what is this all about? Need a clarifier again. Wow, I need a lot of clarifiers for Junghwan. What is this card about? What is this card about? Why is this here? Why is this card here? Oh, huh. Interesting. Empress and Judgment. Is that? Oh. Okay. We might get actor Junghwan even more. Oh, we might get actor Junghwan even more, not just with Jongwoo, but just himself. So actor Junghwan alone. Actor Junghwan alone. No one else from Treasure, just actor Junghwan alone. We have the King of Coins. King of Coins again came out. The Empress is something that he's really good at and that he's known before. Knowing on that point of what he's known before, this is because of the Judgment card. So this is something this is like reconnecting to nostalgic skills, nostalgic boundaries, nostalgic lessons that he's learned. So actor, again, actor is coming back. Junghwan as an actor may come back. Yeah. But in that regard, there's nothing else that I'm seeing. Let me see. Yeah, I got the Judgment card again. So nothing else apart from that for Junghwan, or at least they're not telling me. Okay. So next question on the list is, oh, will Junghwan have any compositions in the music? Will Junghwan have any compositions in music? Let's find out. Will Junghwan have any compositions in music? Will Junghwan? Okay. Will Junghwan have any compositions in music? No? Okay, those are all reverses. No. Okay. Nine of Coins in reverse. No. The World card in reverse. No. Nothing so far with compositions as of now. Again, this reading can shift. So as of now, no. No writings, no compositions from Junghwan. Okay. Let's see. What else? Is there any kind of... He wants to, though. He wants to. Page of Swords. So I'm hearing that he practices on his own. He has a journal, maybe. He maybe just writes lyrics randomly. He writes out his ideas. He is an Aquarius. Okay? Aquarius has those moments where they have an innovative idea. They do write it down, or they try to keep their ideas to themselves at least. They wait it out and really practice it on their own. Okay? That is Aquarius energy. So he does have a journal. He does keep his notes or whatever. So he does have his ideas. But so far as manifesting him to be a composer, there's none of that. But he does kind of practice it on his own. Okay. Okay. See, that I didn't even know. I'm late to the game. I'm late to the Treasure game. So I'm still learning about Treasure as I go. So I don't know. I didn't know that. So that makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much for that. Next, any Junghwan activities that we could look forward to, such as TV shows and variety shows? I wonder if, I was going to say drama, but let's just see. Okay. Why is, my cards are wild for Junghwan. What the heck, yo? What the heck? Junghwan, you good? Okay. Let me do that again. My cards keep exploding for Junghwan. We love it. Okay. Any future activities for Junghwan, such as TV shows or variety shows? It was literally like the half of the deck. Like, what the heck? Junghwan. This is like the fourth time. That's happened. Junghwan activities, such as TV shows or variety shows. Ooh. Wait, what? That makes no sense. Yes and no. What do you mean? Okay, clarify. My God, why is it that I need to clarify Junghwan a lot? I think it's because of that Aquarius energy. You air signs are so hard to decipher. I am so tired of y'all. I am tired of y'all air signs. Why are you? Just kidding. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So yes, that's maybe yes. All right. Okay. First off, yes. You feel called out? Yeah, y'all air signs are really hard to decipher. Y'all don't know how to make your mind up. uh, Anyways, the 10 of coins is a yes. So there is definitely potential or beneficial potential for Junghwan to be in more shows, and he will definitely benefit from that because there's a lot of money in regards, a lot of blessings, a lot of opportunity, a lot of attraction and networks and love calls and stuff from people. So there is potential. There is potential for sure. 3 of Wands is about growth and trying out new things. Okay, trying out new things going forward. So yes, there is potential here as well. What I was confused about is about 5 of coins. So 5 of coins is about feeling out of place or feeling, not confident or insecure, feeling left out in the dark. So that's why I was confused, because it says there's potential, but then it says that he's not, coming out. So when I got the clarifier, it's about his confidence. So the star in reverse. So this is Aquarius, this is him in reverse. So this is saying there is potential for him, yes, to go on shows, but he's not confident yet, because you remember I told you he's really shy. He's very shy with that whole question of, is he any better with his social interactions? That is the blockage there. This is what it was talking about. This is the blockage there. He's not able to achieve these potential, going on shows and stuff, because he's still really shy. He's still not confident in interacting, because granted, he has to interact with the people. He needs to interact with other celebrities, especially Sundays, so there's that insecurity there. He's like, oh, I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can do that yet. He needs to practice building that courage. He really does need to practice that courage. So while this is a strong yes, he can definitely do it. He needs to work through this insecurity, through this 5 of coins. Okay, so he's really young, which is fine. He's still really young, even though he's a soul age of 9. You gotta consider how young he still is. So yeah, I remember the T-Map episode with the girls. Yeah, no, he'll get there. It's just something he needs to work on. But yes, there is definitely potential. But so far we don't see it really coming into fruition yet because of his insecurities. All right. Okay. Last question on the list. Excuse me. Last question on the list for Junghwan. Is there anything that is there anything we need to be mindful of for Junghwan? Okay. Is there anything that we need to be mindful of for Junghwan? Okay. Is there anything we need to be mindful of for Junghwan? Is there anything we need to be mindful of for Junghwan? Is there anything we need to be mindful of for Junghwan, please? Okay. Okay. Just one moment. I need to talk to these cards all of a sudden. Why is that? Wow. Okay. Clarifier again. Why is this card here? Why is this card here? Anything that we need to be mindful of for Junghwan? Why is this card here? Okay, that's it. Okay, that's what I thought. So in the same regard of him holding his boundaries, so we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the energy of like, do not freak him out. Don't freak him out, please. Do not freak him out. He gets easily pressured. Do not freak him out. So keep a good distance away from him. Why? Because we have the 8 of coins. He is the type of person that when he needs to grow, or if he needs to learn something, or if he needs to just adapt and grow maturely or much more, rapidly and whatnot, he's the kind that, how would I say, he's more self-taught. Does that make sense? He can only grow if he's by himself. So he can't take other people's opinions. He doesn't want to take people's opinions. He's much more beneficial growing from his own self, not taking any feedback or not taking any other people's, opinions into that regard. So in that sense, keep a good space. Keep a good space from him, because that is what's beneficial to him. He's much more better at growing with his own mindset. Okay. All right. We also have the Ace of Swords. So this is about him communicating when he feels it's right. Okay. To miss ships, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to ask about Doyoung and Junghwan because that is a dynamic relationship question. Okay. I'm not going to tap into Doyoung's energy, please. Thank you. Thank you. No dynamic questions. All right. All right. So Ace of Swords. Again, this is about him only speaking when he feels right. Okay. This is only him about speaking when he needs to. So that's why it's very crucial for him to have that kind of personal space. Okay. We also have the Two of Swords. So again, this is about him being easily pressured and he, keeping his peace. He likes to keep his peace. And again, that's very Aquarius of him and very Gemini moon as well. He has a Gemini moon. So definitely in that sense, he just needs his own personal space. Okay. Other than that, Temperance card, he just wants to be balanced. And the only way for him to feel balanced is when he works with himself and himself only. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. That is the last question on this list. So thank you, Anon. Thank you, Anonymous Treasure Maker, for that. Let's have you guys take it away. What are your questions for Junghwan? Please do not include any other person. Just Junghwan. Okay, let's go. Ooh, Trevor. What aspects of himself does Junghwan love the most? I like that question. Thank you, Trevor. What aspects of Junghwan does he love the most? What aspect of himself does Junghwan love himself the most? What does he love himself about the most? Interesting. We have a humble boy here. Nothing. Like, he appreciates himself in an overall aspect. There's not one thing, like specifically that he's really confident or that he loves himself the most. He loves himself in general. Okay. He loves himself in general for sure. But rather than looking at one specific thing that he's proud of or love himself the most, he looks at himself more and like, what do I need to work on is what he thinks of. He has the question of what do I need to work on? It's funny because we have the Ace of Swords again, but this is in reverse. So he wants to work on his communication skills. So overall, he's content of how he is. There's not one particular thing that he's proud of or he loves himself for, but he looks at more in the other side of the spectrum. But he wants to say, what do I need to work on? I'm pretty good overall, but what else do I need to work on? That's his energy. It's in opposition of this question. So overall, he's good, but he looks more on what he needs to work on the most rather than acknowledging what he can brag about. So, okay, we have the Ace of Cups. So again, this is overall saying that he loves himself a lot in general, but again, what does he need to work on first? Okay, very humble boy. We love that. Junghwan's soul purpose. Let's go. Junghwan's soul purpose. Junghwan's soul purpose. What is Junghwan's soul purpose? Junghwan's soul purpose. It's so easy for. Ooh. Whoa. I get that. I knew that. That's his soul age 9 for sure. Okay. Soul purpose. Okay. His soul purpose is, first we have the King of Wands, and then we have the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Coins and the Fool. So these four together, okay, says his soul purpose is to acknowledge that his soul has already gone far and that it's not about him anymore. It's not about what he lives for. It's about being an impact to other people, including especially to the ones that he cares about. So if it's his family, if it's his friends, if it's his brothers, like Treasure, aka, because he's such a, you know, an older soul, his sole purpose now, before his ninth life is done, is that at this point in time, all he needs to do is just take care of others. He's already at a good spot. He's already at a good spot. So all he needs to do is be that mediator, or being that loving, older, wiser soul, being that wiser soul for other people. And this is also why he has a hard time being social, is what I'm hearing with these 4 cards. He's having a hard time being social because it's like that edge, you're on the edge of really fulfilling that. So once he really perfects and breaks out of the shell in this lifetime, he's already lived his soul purpose. He's already lived his soul purpose. It's just in this lifetime, this very last lifetime, he needs to acknowledge that once he starts really speaking, he can utilize that skill and really perfect mediating the other people that he cares about, okay, being that impact to other people. So that is his soul purpose. But it looks like he's already achieved it. It looks like he's already achieved his soul purpose. So after this 9th life, he's going to be a spirit guide. He's either going to be a spirit guide, or he's just going to go to heaven and be happy and in peace. So great job, Junghwan. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of Junghwan. Very proud of Junghwan. All right. Okay. Let's see what other questions you've got. Any other questions? What is Junghwan's greatest wish for himself? Okay. What is Junghwan's greatest wish for himself? Okay. It's always about that communication. I'm really curious about his chakra cards later, but we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. So his greatest wish right now for himself and for Treasure is really breaking out of that shell, breaking out of that anxiety, anything that he's anxious of, which is basically just coming out, going into the front line and being that kind of representative or showing himself more. So that's his greatest wish right now, just to be more confident, like coming out to the public and such. So, okay. How's Junghwan in the dorm? How's Junghwan in the dorm? How's Junghwan in the dorm? Oh, okay. Wow. I kind of knew that as well. Very strong. I mean, he does have a lot of Aquarius placements. He has like 2 or 3, I think. But at the dorm, he keeps to himself. What CC questions? What CC questions? I don't remember. Okay, moving forward. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is saying at the dorm or at home, he just keeps to himself. He's really chill. I vision him just going in his room and just doing his own thing. He just relaxes and does his own stuff. Also, we have the 8 of Swords, so this is confirmation. So when he's at home at the dorm, it's mainly for rest. Okay, it's mainly for rest. So he just pretty much relaxes, but he does like to, you know, hang out or have fun from time to time. But for the most part, being at the dorm or being at home, it's more like peace for himself. It's just a peaceful time for him. He's actually not as, I guess this really shows that he isn't that social as we all think he is, because even at home, apparently he just likes to relax in his own room or relaxes in his own space, and then maybe eats and maybe sleeps and such. So yeah. Okay. He likes to make memories. Is he aware of his soul age? Is he aware of his soul age? Let's see. I don't think so. A lot of people aren't really aware, but let's see. A lot of people normally aren't aware, but well, we don't know. Let's find out. He's not aware. We have the Nine of Wands, so no, he's not aware of his soul age. He just lives his life as it goes. He lives his life as it goes. It gets hard sometimes, but he acknowledges it. He accepts it. He goes and powers through it. Okay, he powers through it. But other than that, no. This is a no. This is not saying that he's aware of his own soul age. This is not awareness of that, of his own like soul journey. He's not aware. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions before I go to oracle cards? Karen, what does he want? What does he need or want to hear from treasure makers? Okay, what does he need or want to hear from treasure makers? What does Junghwan need or want to hear from treasure makers? I mean, this is very similar. This question is already similar to what I asked about what does he need? What do we need to be mindful of, right? So it's kind of the same question, but I guess we'll ask. What does he need to hear from us, or what does he want to hear from us, or treasure makers? See, it's very similar to what I said. Very similar to what I said earlier. So first off, we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is saying, how would I say this? Do not make, how do I say it? Do not make assumptions. If I'm channeling Junghwan right now, if there's something that he wants to hear from treasure makers, it's like, do not make assumptions of how I turn out to be. Do not make your assumptions of how I portray myself out to be. If I look like I'm not in a good mood, perhaps I'm not in a good mood, but also do not make that assumption that I'm not in a good mood. Okay, do not jump into conclusions. Okay, so it's this whole, if I look one way, if I look like I'm doing something, if I look like I'm doing, acting some way, do not jump into conclusions of like as if you can approach me, that, easily or not. Okay, we have the Hermit. Hermit is about keeping to himself. Okay, Hermit's about keeping to himself and being at his peace again. It's always about this peace. RC, I already answered that question. I'm so sorry about that. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about, I want to hear more encouragement. He says, I rather hear empathy than sympathy from treasure makers. I don't like people feeling bad for me. Okay. He says, I don't like when people feel bad for me. I like it when people just encourage me. All right. We also have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So again, he says, do not pressure me to speak. Do not pressure me to speak. Okay. All right. Very Aquarius, very strong Aquarius placements. Okay. What is his birth cards? His birth cards is, what is his birth cards? I think it's the Hermit and the Moon. The Moon, let me do the math real quick. Let me do the math in my mental math. February 18, 2005. Yes, he is the Moon and the Hermit. Moon and the Hermit. That's very Aquarius. The Moon and the Hermit. The Moon and the Hermit. So in those regards, okay, the Moon and the Hermit cards together as his birth cards, that is basically what I've been talking throughout this whole reading. So the one trait that will never change about Junghwan is that with the Moon and the Hermit dynamic, it's about him being able to adapt from being someone that's of day and night, someone that is realistic and someone that can dream, someone that can be to other people versus someone to himself. Okay, someone of secrets and someone of realism, someone that's has ambition, someone of logic. Does that make sense? Logic versus dream. So he has that adaptability shifting from those two kinds of energies. Okay, that is the Hermit and the Moon. Okay, all right. So other questions? What is his love language? You guys, he's so young. Why are we asking this for Junghwan? He's very young. Do we have to ask that? Let's not ask that. Okay, he's a baby. Let's not do that. He's a child. He's a child. Let's not do that. I'm sorry. I have to decline that one. He's literally a baby. He doesn't even interact with people. What makes you say he even has a love language? You know what I mean? Throughout the whole reading, we have been talking about him struggling to interact, okay? Let's not go there. He doesn't have a love language. He can't even. Let's not. Let's not. Okay, give it a few years. Yeah, for real, he only wants food. His love language is food. Feed him. There you go. Just feed him food. Feed him food and leave him alone. That's his love language. Okay? His love language is feed him and leave him alone. Okay? All right, just feed him and then lock him in his room. That's it. Send him. Be like Jihoon, okay? Knock on his door. Be like Junghwan, and he bring him fruits and then leave him the hell alone. That is his love language. All right. So young, so young. He is a little child. How does Junghwan handle conflict and obstacles in his life? Trevor, thank you again for that question, Trevor. You guys are funny. How does Junghwan handle conflict or obstacles in his life? How does Junghwan handle obstacles in his life? Conflict. Okay, so very similar to what I've been saying earlier and throughout this reading, he's really good at segregating. So he has this analytical mindset. Junghwan has an analytical, speak properly, Jan. He has an analytical mindset. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. So this is saying if there is conflict, if there is confrontation or conflict or any kind of problem, okay, or obstacle, he will not allow himself to move forward. He will not allow himself to move forward until it is fixed. That is the mature side of him. He doesn't like conflict being brushed under the rug. He doesn't like conflict or problems being brushed under the rug. Okay, he doesn't like to pretend that the conflict is not there. So he does not want to move forward away from it. Even if he likes to keep his peace, even if he loves to keep his peace, he knows that if it's really important to address an issue, he will not move forward unless it's fixed. Okay, he will not move forward at least until it's fixed. Okay, now we have the Knight of Wands. He will take responsibility. So he's really accountable. He holds himself very accountable for these types of things. Okay, again, even though he likes to keep his peace, if there is any kind of conflict, he will kind of step up. If it really involves him, he will step up to the plate and he will hold himself accountable. However, if it does not hold him, if it's something that's not in his control, if he's not directly involved in an obstacle or a conflict, Three of Swords says, I don't want to be any part of it. I don't want to be any part of it. So that's part of his keeping his sanity and his peace. So if he knows he's not directly involved in an issue, he's like, I don't need to worry about that. Why are you involving me? I have no part in this. I have no part in this. So in that regard, he won't deal with it. He won't talk to you about it. But again, if it does involve him, he will hold himself accountable and he will work through it and he will not allow it to slide. He will not allow it to slide. Okay? Yes. Very good. Very impressed by this boy. All right. What next? Does he have any dissatisfaction in treasure? Does he have any dissatisfaction in treasure? Nope. King of Coins. No dissatisfaction. He is content. He is satisfied. He is in the present moment. He is in energy of acceptance. So no dissatisfaction. What is his fears? Anything that he fears? Anything that Junghwan fears? Oh, we've been new. Aquarius energy again. He has a fear of change. He has a fear of change. He struggles with change. Aquarius is a fixed sign. Aquarius is a fixed sign. So anything that once they are settled in place, once he is settled in place, it's hard for him to adapt once he's really settled down. Okay, so he's a fixed sign. Aquarius is fixed sign. So like Leo is a fixed sign, so they have a hard time like really adapting to change. It takes them a while. If he needs to make any changes, it takes him a while to adapt. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. This is also confirming he has a hard time adjusting to change. Okay, or if he has a fear to change. Okay. I'm going to take one more question. One more question. That's true. He said it's hard for him to say goodbye because he gets attached to people easily. Yeah, that's fixed sign energy. AOD. I'm literally medicated for anxiety from the amount of change these past few years. Oof, I'm sorry about that. I mean, that's good though. That's good that you're managing it. So I'm proud of you, AOD. I have been there. I've been there. So I get that. Fixed sign energy as well. I do get anxiety of that too. What is his thoughts about chapter 3? What is Junghwan's thoughts about chapter 3? What is his thoughts about chapter 3? Excitement, 3 of Cups. He's so pumped for it. He's pumped for it. Look at this. Imagine him and Treasure being really excited and hyped up and pumped. He's really excited for chapter 3 in general. Okay. Anything else? How does Junghwan feel about his hyungs? That's a dynamic question, but I don't mind asking that one. How does Junghwan feel about this? Is my last question. How does Junghwan feel about his hyungs? How does Junghwan feel about his hyungs? How does Junghwan feel about his hyungs? The Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. These two want to say he feels like Treasure, him and Treasure, or him and his hyungs. On that regard, he looks at them and he would be willing. So you know how I mentioned how he has a hard time adapting to change or anything that he like if he needs to make a change, it's hard for him. But when it comes to Treasure, he will do that. If there is anything he needs to do, if there's anything that he needs to do for his hyungs, he will definitely push aside that fear. He will push aside that fear for Treasure or for his hyungs. Even though it freaks him out, he will, and that's again that soul age, that soul purpose. Remember I said that as a 9, as a soul age 9, his soul purpose is to manage how he can contribute as someone to be an impact to the people he cares about. So that is literally what that is. So if anything, even though he is fearful of adapting, fearful of change, he is willing to make these changes for Treasure or for his hyungs. Okay. It's all connected to his soul purpose. Okay, he wants to be someone that could be a mediator, help out, and take care of his hyungs. Okay, sweet boy. All right, that is the last question I am taking. So please, no more questions. No more questions. I'm going to do oracle cards now. Let's go. Oracle cards. Oracle cards. Oracle cards. Okay, sleep well. All right, oracle card time. What is the theme of his energy? What is the theme of Junghwan's energy? No more questions, please. No more questions. No more questions. I have a moderator here. Kat's here. She will kick you out. She will time you out. No more questions. Okay. What is the theme of his energy? What is the theme of his energy? What is the theme of his energy? Yes, exactly. Soul purpose completion. Yeah, if you have any other dynamic questions, again, I have a group treasure reading literally on comeback day, okay? Baby, I love this boy. Okay, first card is we got gratitude. Okay, he's very, I swear, that 9, that soul age 9, chef kiss. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it has presented. Gratitude, the theme of his energy is gratitude. He's thankful for his life. He's thankful for where he is. He's in gratitude. He's in gratitude. We have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. He wants to just take care of himself. He wants to take care of himself. His energy is about just taking care of himself. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. So denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I can replace it with the insight of awareness. Listen again. Listen to how important that sounds. Okay, denial. Okay, this is not a bad card, but listen to the message of what I just said. Okay, I can acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Let me repeat that for you. That is so important. I can acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. That is Junghwan. It does not matter how scary shit can be. It doesn't matter about how shit can be like frightful or whatever. He can replace that with awareness. inside of awareness. This is what I said earlier. If he gets burdened or if he gets stressed out, he knows how to segregate his thoughts. He knows how to segregate his thoughts. He knows how to, if he gets stressed out or if he gets intimidated or overwhelmed, he knows how to pinpoint, where is these thoughts coming from? Where is my fear coming from? Is that a me problem? Is that an outside problem? He knows how to do that with this denial card. Okay? He can get frightened. That's normal. He's still human. But he's like, no, 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 no. Why am I panicking right now? Is it because of me? Am I putting myself in this stress? You know, important. Very important. Very important. Good job, Junghwan. Good job. Very important. He is a very precious soul. Okay, next question. Actually, let's do advice. What is the advice? We're going to get advice from the universe. Advice from the universe. Advice from the universe. What is the advice from the universe for Junghwan? What is the advice from the universe from Junghwan? Oops, here we go. Okay, remember when I said that he had an issue about like where he felt bad towards treasure makers because he feels like he let them down from that teamwork or whatever thing. So the advice from the universe is, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back from that's what the universe wants to tell him. Okay, what else? What else is the advice from the universe to Junghwan? No. Woo! Very consistent again. So again, remember I said in relation to how Junghwan's soul purpose, especially that he is a soul age 9, is that his soul purpose is to take care of the people that he loves, to mediate them. We have this confirmation. Look, the universe wants to tell him, hey, Junghwan, you and your loved ones are safe. You're okay. You and your loved ones are safe. That is what the universe wants to tell him. You are doing fine. You're doing well. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe, Junghwan. All right. Oops. Okay. Another one. Let's see. Another one. Any other advice from the universe, please? Any other advice from the universe? Here we go. And again, from the whole bit about being confident, you know, trying to come out of his shell, right? Coming out of his shell, being much more upfront and being, you know, just being more out there, right? Especially with his job as an idol. Here's his advice. Be bold. Be bold and make the first move. There you go, Junghwan. Universe wants to say, just be bold. Just do it. Be bold and just make the first move. Universe says it loud and clear. It's all connected, guys. It's all connected. It's all connected. All connected. Just keep going, Junghwan. All right. Now, what am I going to do? Affirmation. Affirmation card. Let's get an affirmation from the universe. What does Junghwan need to affirm? 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 Okay. Very, very short and simple. There is a stream. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Let's pull another affirmation. Junghwan. Yes, we love that. Another affirmation. I always trust, listen, I always trust the direction of the universe, and I know I'm being guided. Let me repeat that. I always trust the direction of the universe, and I know I'm being guided. I always trust the direction of the universe, and I know I'm being guided. Affirm. Affirm, Junghwan. These two are good. These two are great. Okay? All right. Time to know his auras. Time to know his auras. his chakras. Okay, time to know his aura, his chakras. Let's go. This is the last oracle deck I'm going to use for the day. All right. What is his, okay, now let's go on the chakra he needs to work on. What chakras does he need to work on? What chakras does Junghwan need to work on? What chakras does Junghwan need to work on? Oh, okay. Decisions. He needs to work on decisions. So that's a whole Aquarius thing, or the air sign energy, unable to make decisions sometimes. But once he does, he's good at it. So yes, decisions. Okay. Also, we have being connected. So while he already is good about being in the present moment, this is about his social interaction skills. So being connected to people, working on being connected to people, because this is a heart chakra. Green is heart chakra. Okay. Green is about being connected in an emotional sense to other people. So in that sense, in that regard, this is what he needs to work on just a little bit more. He needs to work on correct, Kat. He needs to work on his social skills. Okay. Let's see what else. What else does he need to work on? What else does he need to work on? Love, again, heart chakra. It's about, because it's more of, yeah, exactly, open your heart. Mama Yorojo. Green, heart chakra. Okay. He needs to be more vulnerable with his feelings. He needs to be more vulnerable in socializing with his feelings. So that is what he needs to work on. I think that's literally just it. So let's ask, what is his strength? What chakras is Junghwan's strength? What chakras is Junghwan's strength? Mama Yorojo. I just want to be. I'll stop. I'll stop. I love Junghwan's energy today. It's making me a little hype. Okay. What is his strength? What chakra is his strongest? Nothing? Am I not going to get anything? Should I just pull? Okay, fine. I'll just pull. Ah, perfect. We got orange. Self-esteem. Self-esteem. He needs to work on his self-esteem. His self-esteem. His strongest. Strongest is self-esteem. Working on it, but this is his strongest. Orange. His self-esteem. I mean, we had that question throughout this reading. Like, what is he, like, I forgot who asked it, but someone asked me if there's anything that he loves about himself. And in general, he does love himself. So let's see. What other chakras is his strongest? I love it. Look. Red. Physical body. He holds high regard of his physical body. He earlier, right? I pulled the health card, right? I had the health card earlier. Okay. I had the health card earlier, remember? So he acknowledges his growth in his physical body. Okay. Every time you ask him what is one trait he likes, it's like his height, right? He says, I like my height. I like my proportions, right? He knows that he's athletic. So this is his acknowledgement there. He knows he's a healthy, growing boy. So it's in the same ties to that. So is there anything else? Is there anything else that that is his strongest chakra? Come on. Anything else? Okay. All right, that's it then. Okay, that's it. I only got the physical body again. All right, that's it. All right, so we're good. That is the end of that reading. For Junghwan. We are done. I know, I did it. I have finally pummeled through all the members. It's rest day tomorrow, and then I will read All the Treasure as a group reading on comeback day. I'm very excited for that one. You guys sent me a lot of your questions already, and I curated a good list. I needed to get a preset of questions. So in Treasure, during the Treasure group reading, I'm not going to have you send me any more questions. Okay. In the live chat, do not send me questions during the group reading. Okay. There's no need for that because I'm not going to take it. I have already curated a list. Okay. So there's no need to send me any more questions. I already pulled questions from you guys on Twitter. I already pulled questions like for in general from people that have paid for this group reading. So do not send me any more questions. Okay. All right. So, yes. What time? I think it's at no, not 8 o'clock. What did I say? 8 o'clock. Hold on. Let me double check. 12 p.m. Korea time. 12 p.m. Korea time. 12 p.m. Korea time. Okay, that's more than enough. That's more than enough time before, or is it 11? 11, my side of the world just went through daylight savings time. It's either 11 a.m. Korea time or 12 p.m. Korea time. Okay. All right. So there's more than enough time between that before comeback. So we have a good amount of time. So we'll do the reading, and then from there, once we're done with that, we get to enjoy the V Live, and then after the V Live, it's comeback. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, it'll be fun. Yes, after my live, you guys will go to their V Live. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys then. All right, thank you guys. It was fun. Thank you guys for those that have watched every single one of my live streams. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And also for those that have just come, thank you also. So thank you. All right. Since it's still early for you guys, I want to wish you a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I may or may not be on Twitter today. Like I told you before in the beginning, I'm trying to stay away from social media. I'm trying to unplug today because it's election day or whatever. So don't really expect me to be on Twitter today. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys. Take care, everyone. All right. Okay, guys. Bye. Take care. Yeah, I'm not going to be on Twitter that much today. So bye. Bye-bye. Peace, everyone.